So hi everyone, today this is getting started. So I assume you already signed up for an account, you already got a login ID, and yeah, so you have access to this web page. So you just need to log in and this is what you will see. So today's tutorial is going to be showing you how to get started, how to customize your chatbot, overview of customization. There will be another video on how to go more in depth, and then maybe about seeing the CRM and how to set do not reply like certain contexts. So let's get started. So on the left hand side, you'll see certain items. You don't need to use all of them. To get started, you only need a few of them. So first off, you need to link up your phone number with the chatbot. To do that, you click on WhatsApp. So there's this thing called add account. So you really need to set up WhatsApp on your phone so that you can link to your account using this scan QR code. So you just need to open WhatsApp, open the camera icon and scan it, and then it will take maybe 30 seconds, and once it is linked up, then it will be good to go. That means the chatbot is ready to run. So one more step, after you link up, before the chatbot is working, you need to set the instructions or you need to turn it on. So assuming that you're already all successful in linking up your WhatsApp, then you can head to instructions on the left. So for your site, when you just started, it won't be on everything. Most likely the chatbot activation will be on. So this part is the master switch. Basically, if it's off, the chatbot will not reply to anybody. However, even if this is on, and this comes to the second part, respond to new messages. So if respond to new messages is off, that means that you must manually enable the chatbot before the chatbot will step in. So if it's off, that means you need to type in a command, which I'll show you later. But if you on it, you don't need to type in this command. Anybody that texts your number, the chatbot will step in and reply. So why I only say leave it off first is because you are doing testing, you don't want it to run yet, so you can leave it off. Then automate follow-ups is a new feature. It will basically, based on the conversation that you have with your clients, it will determine whether to follow up or not. So there's this number beside it, which is 10. So 10 means 10 days. So this is like the minimum number of days before the bot will follow up. So it's like a hard-coded rule. So you must wait 10 days in order to like prevent spam. But you can change it. You can change it to 1 day, 2 day, or even longer. So this is the number beside, and below you see is the instructions. So this is where you put in all your numbers, all your information about what the chatbot you want to say. No, what you want the chatbot to say. And then I will have another I have another video on how to customize these instructions. So for now, you'll be able to get access to like certain templates. So I'll send all these templates to you, and you can just copy and paste and start playing around. But don't worry about the individual the words. I will go through it in another video. There at the bottom is sync to Google Sheets. This is if you're already connected to Google, which I'll show you later. Then once you connect to Google, you can basically, all your instructions is stored on the Google Sheets, and then it's good because if you want to have a table format where you want to list down all your information, you can do that also. But it's not necessary for the chatbot to run, so you can leave it as is. Then after that, whatever you change, make sure you press save to changes, or you can press, if you already sync up with Google Sheets, you can say sync to Google Sheets. So this is all for activating the chatbot. So now we go quickly into the clients. So clients is like a CRM. Okay, so you see this connect with Facebook. Now is we are getting approval, so you probably won't see this in your screen. So what you have here is you can add your client number, you can add the client name and the client data. So client data is if the chatbot, basically this data is only available to the chatbot if that specific client texts the chatbot. That means if any other person texts the chatbot wouldn't know whatever you put here. So why is because it's more of like if there's some confidential information specific for the chatbot, then you will sort of inform the chatbot that this person is texting. Yeah, it's a little bit more advanced. You can use it if you want to. And then this is the Google Sheets. You can, same as just now, instructions. You can leave it blank if you, it still will function. So what you'll see here is client summary and interest level. So how it works is that based on the chat history with your clients, it will sort of summarize, or you'll sort of get the clients, try to label the client's interest. So they may label it as not interested, interested, very interested, or already client. So this is all AI sort of summary. It may not be 100%, but it's something that you can use. And then if you choose to maybe use Google Sheets once you sync to Google Sheets, you also can filter, you can sort by all this interest level. And this is mentioning before about the auto follow-ups. It will actually take information from here, this client summary, and you'll decide whether to follow up or not. So if let's say the client is interested, most likely you will send a follow-up message. But if it's not interested, it will not send a message. So this is all AI driven. For your site, the things that you can change are the client data, and maybe if you want to add your own client information here. So how do you get this information here is basically anybody that texts you after the chatbot is activated. So it will not go through your old conversations. Only after you activated a chatbot, and then anybody that start texting you, they'll record down their name, record down their phone number, and then they'll do a summary. So of course, then here if you want to link up to, right now, if you want to link up to your website, let's say if you have a form on your website and you're running Google Ads, then they'll be able to link up here, and then they'll display what is the client, sort of what they fill up in the form under client data. And so that's the part where if you want, after they fill up the form, they straight away send a text message or sorry, WhatsApp message to your clients, and maybe send a brochure immediately. That also can be set up. So this is why you use this page for the client page. We call it client's page. And then this is the do not reply. So for example, maybe those out there that are, maybe you do not have a separate number for your bot, maybe you are using your number that has personal people texting you, you can add the people numbers here. So you don't really need to add the name, you just need to add their numbers here. And then same thing if you want to link to Google Sheets to maintain a backup, you also can. And then basically all the numbers here, the chatbot will not reply to. So this is just more of if there's some people that you do not want the chatbot to interact. So this is the Google Connect. This is what I was talking about. You need to sync up this Google first before you can use the Google Sheets functionality. So there's also Google Calendar functionality. So I will show you later on. But basically, the Google Calendar functionality means that if you text the chatbot can look into your Google Calendar. They'll be able to see your times where you are busy, and then they'll suggest maybe available slots. And then once that is, maybe it'll ask for the clients what time they choose, ask for their email address, and then they'll auto create a Google Calendar invite to them. Yeah, so you need to connect your Google first before you can use this feature. So of course, you just need to go under Google Connect, select your number, and then there's a connect to Google account already connected, and then you just need to accept the permissions, and then it's done. So you can also disconnect anytime you want. So this is how to get started for the chatbot side. So last is maybe if you want to do WhatsApp bulk messaging, so you can go under WhatsApp here, and then you will need to upload your contact into the information, contact information to the website. So for me, you see, okay, I repeat, you go under contacts, then you can click on the plus because yours will be empty. Then you can name it anything you want. Then okay, for me, you can create 5 groups to send lah, but you can always delete. So I already created. Then once you create, it will come out something like this. It will be empty. So let me just redo it. So for example, I delete this, then I delete this, then I create a new one. Test 21. Then for example this, you'll be 0 contacts. Then you click on the second icon, and then you'll come out with here. So here is where you can press import, and you can download the example CSV. So you need to open this with your Excel, sorry. You can open it with Google Sheets, but you need to make sure that you download it in CSV at the end of the day. So for me, I already edited. Maybe I just quickly show you what the CSV will look like. So this is how the CSV will look like. So you need to add your phone number, and you make sure you must add 65 before it. Forgot to mention also, for all your do not reply, you must add a 65 without the plus. So yeah, so you add 65 and then the name, and then you save it. Then if I head back to my website, then I can press import, and then I can press upload. So I'll upload the CSV I just edited, and then you'll come out here, the phone, and then the name. So this is, first of all, you no need to upload name, but if you want your customized blast message to include name, you need to update it in the CSV. So this is done for uploading contacts. The next part is you need to go to bulk messaging on the left hand side. It's probably blank for you all, so you can create a new campaign, and then after that you select the number that you just link up. You can name it something like, I don't know, I'll name it test, and select the contact group that you just maybe just name, and then you can upload any files that you want, whether it's PDF or picture or video. For me, I just send a simple message. So here I'm sending hi percentage name. Basically, because I uploaded my name in the CSV, basically when they send this blast message, they will replace this with the actual name that I uploaded in the CSV. So you can see all these instructions, parameter, percentage name, parameter, is all according to what you upload in the CSV lah. So that's it. So hi name means hi Ren Xiang. Then you can schedule when you want to send. Then I put now. Okay, so this interval thing is basically how fast you want the message to be sent. So for me, I'll usually put 1 second, and then let's say if I want it to be sent every 1 minute, then I'll say 60 seconds. So what you'll do is actually take a random number between 1 and 60, and then you'll send. So on average, you'll actually send 30 seconds because it's half. But you will, yeah, so depending, why will you want to set longer timings is because if you send it too fast, WhatsApp may identify you as a bot or spamming, and they may block your number. So I'll recommend, actually, it actually depends on your contact group, how, maybe for people that you have never texted before, I'll actually recommend maybe 10 minutes, that means 600 seconds or more. But if let's say if there's people that they will not block you, then you can of course send faster, maybe every 30 seconds. So for now, for my test, I'll send every 4 seconds, and then I'll schedule. But actually, I won't schedule this lah. So you'll see, if you can test it on your site, you may immediately receive a message. So what you can do, okay, so this is the bulk messaging. So I already covered how to set up the chatbot, how the CRM, and then how to connect to Google, and then how to blast messages. So this is the main functionality. The next video will actually be how to customize the chatbot, which is one of the most important part, because essentially there are few ways. Either you want to do a, okay, I won't go so in depth, but ultimately, yeah, I will update the templates inside this Google Sheet, where there's simple instructions, and then there's also more complicated instructions. So in these instructions, you can choose to maybe delay your message. You choose to send a photo or video if they receive this kind of message. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that you can customize the chatbot to do. Yeah, with that, I come to the end of this part, and if there's any questions, you can always contact me. My phone number is actually here, 88379368. It's always on the website. So anything, you can just contact me. Look out for my next video about how to customize the chatbot. Yeah, with that, thanks so much. Cheers.